Hello everyone and welcome, I'm Nikki. Now first and foremost, I need to issue an apology. This video was supposed to go up last weekend, but when I went to upload it, my computer decided to send it to a black hole or something. No problem, still had time to re-record, edit, and upload, even though it would be late. But my camera decided it didn't want to work that day. So finally just said fuck it, so here we are today. So in my last video I talked about conflict and tension. One of the things that I mentioned for controlling tension was controlling your pacing. What is pacing though? If you don't know what that really means, then how are you going to use it to control your tension? So pacing is the speed at which the story is being told. It's how much time passes through a scene or a paragraph or whatever. It's a rhythm. It's like a heartbeat almost. With an increased pace, a reader is going to feel an increase in energy as well. With a slower pace, however, you do notice more and you remember more details. As with conflict and tension, you do want to vary the intensity of pacing throughout your novel. If you have it high paced the entire time, your reader adjusts to it and your story just becomes flat. There's construction going on next door that's been going on since like 6 o'clock this morning, so we might be getting some background noise. A quick pace is useful for more conflict-heavy scenes like fighting or arguments. Slower pacing is more useful for things like character development, building relationships, backgrounds, or anything where you want your reader to feel what your character is feeling. So here are my 5 ways of controlling pacing. Number 1. Action versus description. So think about that heartbeat you want to create. If it's a quick tempo you're going for, like boom, 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 avoid using long descriptions and just get straight to the point. What are your characters doing? We want action verbs. If you're in the middle of like a fight, your readers don't care about the setting. They don't care where it's taking place. They just want to know who's getting punched. On the flip side of that, if you're in the middle of a romantic scene, give your readers a much broader view. Let them see what your character sees. Let them hear it, all the noises around them, all this kind of stuff. Immerse your reader into the setting. Action versus description can also include proximity. So how close are we looking? Something very fast-paced and we're focused solely on the MC and what they're doing? Or is there more of a panoramic view going on? Number 2, sentence length and structure. Simple sentences are going to increase your pace because you're not bogged down by a bunch of lengthy description. There's a quicker tempo to these ones because your reader reads more succinct sentences faster than a really long descriptive one. So it makes things feel a lot faster. For slower paced portions of your book, you do want to have these longer sentences that don't just do subject, verb, done. These longer descriptions make your reader feel more connected to a character versus just seeing what's going on in the action. Number 3 is dialogue. Rapid fire dialogue creates a faster pace. The reader's only reading the talking. They're not reading the fillers like he said, she said, all the stuff in between. It's quote, 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 boom, boom, boom. Number 4 is sliding. Sliding is switching the setting to keep your reader on their toes. Sliding takes you from one setting to another or from one point in time to a different one. It not only brings you from like the current scene to the very next one, it could also move you from like a summary type paragraph to real time, which brings us to number 5, flashbacks and foreshadowing. Flashbacks and foreshadowing are going to slow down your pace. You're not right in the middle of what's currently happening. Flashbacks are really good at building background. It gives us more insight into what made your character the way that they are. These are a lot more detail oriented than real-time, action-packed, fast scenes. Likewise, foreshadowing is going to give your reader almost a sense of premonition with all the details that you share. It's those little hints that clue us into what's going to be happening. With both, you're taking your reader out of the immediate action and giving them more insight. So tension is the sense of anticipation, and pacing is going to be one of the things that determine how anxious your readers get. If your pacing is slow throughout the entire thing, your reader doesn't anticipate anything. They don't think anything's coming. So it becomes boring. But too fast of a pace and they start to lose interest. Like nothing is a surprise anymore. It should be almost like a roller coaster. You have those very high, intense moments, but then you have this moment where you take a breather and you get to digest what you just went through. And you get ready for whatever's coming next. So that's it for today. That is all I have on pacing. Thank you guys so much for joining me today, and again, I wish I was here last week as well. But I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope it was worth the extra wait. Don't forget, you can follow me on social media. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. All the links are be listed below in the description. And I usually post new videos on Mondays, so don't forget to subscribe and ring the little bell down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!